balling. Thank you for vibing with me. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all know the vibes. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We cover the Philadelphia 76ers on this channel, and we cover the Philadelphia Phillies on this channel. And we will be going live for the whole playoffs, play-by-play, with the scoreboard and everything, for the Eastern Conference playoffs and the Western Conference playoffs for the NBA. And of course, we will be going live for the playoffs for the Phillies, because we know the Phillies they're going to be in the playoffs. But let's get to the top of this video. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, and as always, God bless. Now, sorry for the wind. It's a little windy out here, but I have to talk my talk about this, y'all. Look, and I'm saying it before the season ends. And yes, people are going to be like, oh, well, they're the first seeds in both conferences. Yes. And it's because I want them to be in the finals. I want the Thunder and the Cavs to be in the finals. You know what I mean? I believe they will be in the finals. And this is just a 76ers fan perspective. But I believe that the Thunder are no joke. I believe that the Cavs are no joke. I said it before. I said it once. I'm going to say it again. The Andre Hunter pickup was the move that they needed to make to put them over the top. There's nobody that's even close. That's cap. The Celtics definitely close to the Cavaliers. But in my honest opinion, I feel like the Cavaliers are the team to beat. They proved it all season long in the regular season. And I just think that Donovan Mitchell is on one. And I feel like, who else I really like? Of course, Garland's my favorite player on the team. If Garland is doing his thing, look out. Look out. It's over. I'm telling y'all right now. I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Donovan Mitchell's going to be on one. DeAndre Hunter's going to give him that little bit of oomph, the physicality, the defense. He can score. He can do everything you could think of. He's like the perfect role player that the Cavaliers needed to push them over the top. And like, shout out to their GM. Whoever the Cavaliers GM is, shout out to him. And I think it's going to be a good matchup. I could go 7 games, Celtics and Cavs, depending on how the matchup goes. But I don't think anybody's beating the Cavs. The Knicks, the only one that could possibly is the Celtics. Everybody else, no. The Knicks don't have a chance. The Pistons don't have a chance. The Pacers don't have a chance. The Magic, they don't have a chance. Nobody has a chance to beat the Cavaliers besides the Celtics in the Eastern Conference. In the West is a whole different story. I call the Western Conference the Wild, Wild West for a reason. Honestly, even though the Thunder is the first seed, they can lose. They can definitely lose, bro. They can lose to the Lakers. They can lose, bro. What's another good team? They can lose to the Rockets. What's another good team? I don't think they can lose to the Nuggets. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out to you. Everybody in the building, hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. This is just an honest opinion from a diehard Philadelphia 76er fan. We cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I got 10 people in the building, and I don't got any likes. What's up, y'all? Y'all not going to show a brother some love. Y'all not going to show me no love, bro. Do you like Pokemon? I love Pokemon. I absolutely love Pokemon. I got Pokemon cards still to this day. For real. Collectibles. But let me give a shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. I cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel. And I will be doing card reveals, meaning I will be doing MLB card reveals and NBA card reveals. I'm going to buy packs of cards. I'm probably going to go to the store either today or tomorrow to pick up some cards. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. But yeah, getting back to the... Hi, what's going on, Samuel? What's going on, bro? Just getting back to the Western Conference, right? And then you gotta put the Warriors in there too. So the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Rockets, there's a few teams that could possibly get out the Western Conference. So that's why it's like, I don't know if OKC can get out the West, but I hope and I think, and I believe that they're good enough to do it. Um, if everything works out, hello. If everything works out, the Sixers. I'm not the Sixers. When I was talking about the Sixers, why am I talking about the Sixers? The Sixers are terrible. We're nowhere close to the playoffs. But when it comes to the Thunder, they're good enough. And if everything works out, everybody stays healthy. They got some ballers on that team. You know what I mean? SGA is possibly the MVP. What's up? What's up? Soy sauce with AJ. I like your name, bro. Yeah, I'm covering. I'm a Sixer fan, but I'm giving you my honest opinion about the Eastern Conference and Western Conference NBA playoffs when it comes to the finals. And I got the Thunder and I got the Cavs in the finals. And I could be wrong about the West. I could be wrong about the East. I think I'm like a 75% chance that the Cavs coming out the East. The West, when it comes to the Wild Wild West, I give it about a 50-50 shot that the Thunder, and that's pretty high because I just have so much respect for the Thunder. But the Thunder are in the West, and the West is so hard. Now, if the Thunder were in the East, it'll be a different story. It'll be a different story. But I want two small market teams to get to the finals. I'm good. Okay, is weather. Nah, it's weather. It's nice. It's raining over here. Said hi. What's going on? How much is he gambling? How much is he gambling? I'm not really sure what you're talking about. But yeah. So if SGA is on point, everybody stays healthy. They have very good defense. Have one of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's his name? Holmgren, if he's healthy. You know what I mean? They just have to ball out and play their game. Make everybody adapt to what they got going on, not the other way around. I think the Thunder could possibly get out the West. The West is super, super hard. And it's going to be, but I got two small market teams getting to the finals. And I hope it happens, man. I need a change up. And look, for the NBA, I'm going to keep it real. The best case scenario, I'm going to keep it 1,000, is the Celtics and Lakers in the playoffs. But I'm going to tell you right now, if the Lakers get to the finals, not to the playoffs, to the finals, they're already in the playoffs. In the finals, if the Lakers and Celtics get to the finals, that'd be the best for ratings, right? But I'm going to tell you this right now. The Lakers will get destroyed by the Celtics. I don't see, shout out to Ron's opinion, don't matter. I do not see anybody besides the Cavs and the Thunder beating the Celtics. So I'm telling you, look, if the Lakers get to the finals, they're not winning it. They're not winning it. I don't care what nobody said. Luka, excuse me, I got my allergies. Luka he's very great. He's great. He's a great player, right? LeBron James is a great player. But they don't have no dang on defense, bro. They don't got no defense, bro. You think that they're going to stop Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Like, they don't have nobody that's going to stop Porzingis. They don't got, look, Drew Holiday going to slow Luka down a little bit. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they going to slow Luka down. I'm telling you. LeBron going to have 40 points every game for them to have a chance. Bro, I'm telling you. They're gonna have to outscore the Celtics, and I don't think they're gonna be able to do that because the Celtics, when they want to play defense, the Celtics can play very good defense. Lakers don't have no defense all like that. Their two superstars don't play no defense, bro. And it's not me hating, it's facts. I like LeBron. LeBron, one of my GOATs. He's the GOAT of this generation of players, probably. Debatably. Some people will put Kobe there. I would put Kobe there. But it's at least a debate, right? But I got, if the Celtics make the finals and the Thunder don't make the finals, and it's any team in the West that gets to the finals with the Celtics, they're losing. The Celtics will win back-to-back. But if it's the Cavs that get out the East, I think the only team that can knock off the Cavs is the Thunder. But my favorite to win that series between the Cavs and the Thunder, the favorites that I have, like the favorite to win that series, I definitely got the Cavs, bro. I got the Cavs beating the Thunder. If the Cavs and the Thunder, shout out to my bull Malik in the building. Yesterday night MLB baseball game win. Yeah, nah, the Phillies lost, bro. They lost in like the 11th inning, bro. Home run, bro. It was absolutely terrible. Walk-off home. It was terrible, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and cap to you, bro. I ain't gonna sit here and cap. Shout out to everybody in the building. Houston Rocket or Golden State Warriors. Those are dangerous teams that can challenge. Yes, I call the West. I call the West the Wild Wild West, Malik. I got the Western Conference. Anything can happen. It's not a guarantee for any teams to get to the finals, right? But especially in the West. Like the Celtics could definitely represent the East. They could beat the Cavs. But I got the Cavs beating the Celtics in a 7-game series. I just have a feeling it's their time, right? And I think the DeAndre Hunter move was amazing, right? So I got the Cavs coming out the East. And in the West, I got OKC. But to be honest with you, the Lakers could do something. The Nuggets, I don't know, really, because they lost their coach. I mean, their coach got fired, I mean. They could possibly do something, right? And then you got to think about the Rockets. You got to think about the Warriors. Like you said the Warriors, the Rockets. Jimmy Butler is Jimmy Buckets in the playoffs. Like I'm trying to tell you, I give the Cavaliers about a 75% chance. I might be changing my percentages from earlier in this live. I give the Cavs a 75% chance of getting to the finals in the East. And the only reason why I don't give them 100% or higher than 75 because there's a 25% chance that the Celtics could beat them. And I'm giving the Celtics the respect, even though I don't want to give the Celtics any respect, bro. I can't stand the Celtics. It's nothing personal, but it is personal. I don't want the Celtics representing the Eastern Conference in the finals. I don't. But they're good. So I can't sit here and be delusional and say they don't have no chance to get into the finals because that's cap, right? For the West, I give OKC a 50% chance. It's a coin flip because OKC, the Wild Wild West is hard to get through, bro. The Western Conference, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. If I was a superstar, and I'm not trying to run from competition, but if I'm just going ring hungry, I'm staying in the freaking East my whole career. I am staying in the East for most of my career. LeBron James should have stayed in the East instead of going to the West. Because he possibly could have tied Michael Jordan in finals by now. Maybe. Because you going to the West, bro. I don't know what it is about the Western Conference. I know back in the day, the East used to run things. And the East won the finals. So they still running things, really. If you really want to be, like, technical about it. They won the finals. The Boston Celtics won the finals last year. But I'm just saying, like, the competition in the playoffs is out of control, bro. In the West. In a good way. Because you don't know, there's a big question mark for the Western Conference. The Western Conference is stacked. Atlanta Braves won. Yeah, the Atlanta Braves won. Atlanta Braves won on a walk-off home run. But yeah, man, I agree with you. Houston has a chance. Look, I don't know who's going to come out the West. I got OKC in winning the West. But honestly, anything can happen. Anything can happen, bro. Everybody has a phone and Google. Look it up. Oh, man. Nobody. Shout out to Grasshopper. He just asking, bro. Nobody wants to see a hot... Hold on. Nobody wants to see a hot, healthy Warriors team with Steph Curry and Jimmy Draymond Green. All three have playoffs and at least finals experience. That's dangerous. 6 seed Houston. Now listen, the Warriors are tough. They're a tough out, and I'm gonna give you the biggest reason why the Warriors are a tough out. Of course it's Steph Curry, right? But that guy Jimmy Buckets, bro. They play hard on defense. They have Steph Curry. They have Green. They have the leadership. They have the coaching. They're an A1 organization, how they run their organization. And it's going to be a hard out for anybody to get the Warriors out of the playoffs. It's going to be hard. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Steph Curry and Green, they know for a fact They only got a good 3 years, maybe 2 years at the most to really be contenders and getting out the West and getting to the finals. They're going to give it their all. Jimmy Butler, the same way with him too. Jimmy Butler is trying to get that championship on his resume. I'm telling you right now, the Warriors can represent the West. Do I think they're going to? No. I got OKC. But would I be surprised? Would I be mad if they got to the finals? I wouldn't. I'd be happy for Jimmy Butler. I'm a big Jimmy Butler supporter. I didn't like the way the Sixers let him go. The Sixers were stupid. The Sixers were the Sixers are the stupidest organization in NBA history. I don't care. I don't care. I'm coming at the Sixers right now. I'm talking about the front office. As a Sixer fan, diehard Sixer fan, they've been making some stupid decisions, bro. Stupid decisions. Like with the draft picks, even going as far back as Allen Iverson days. They've been making stupid behind decisions, bro. And I'm not trying to rant about the Sixers right now, but my gosh, bro. Why the Sixers so stupid with their front office, bro? And this is why some people got to get fired. I ain't trying to, look, I don't want people getting fired. What's going on, Butler? I don't really want people getting fired, but I need them to get fired, bro. They all got money. I'm not counting their pockets, but they need to get off the Sixers. The Sixers need to get it together, bro. And it starts with this draft if we keep our top protected pick. But let me get back to the topic, right? Who in the East have a chance against the Cavaliers? I don't see the Knicks having no chance. I don't see, the only team is the Boston Celtics, and I don't think they can beat them. I don't think the Boston Celtics can beat them 4 games. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening because of the DeAndre Hunter move. I know people think, oh, he's not a superstar. He's right on the edge of a star, all-star. I don't know if he ever made an all-star team, but he's one of those dudes that's like the perfect role player. He does absolutely everything you need him to do. And he will slow down Jason Tatum. He will slow down whoever. It don't freaking matter, bro. He going to do some things, and you're going to be like, dang, this is why they got him. I'm telling you right now, the Eastern Conference, listen, the Cavs is the real deal. The Cavs are the real deal. But would I be surprised if the Celtics won? Kind of, sort of. They are the champions. But I'm going against the Celtics all freaking day. I can't stand the Celtics. I cannot stand the Celtics, bro. Can't stand them. I better not see them in the Eastern. All you Cavalier fans, including you, Grasshopper, all y'all, if the Cavs lose against the Celtics, I don't know. I don't want to talk to y'all no more. Listen. I don't want to talk to none of y'all because it's y'all fault. It's all y'all fault, man. All you Cavalier fans, if they lose to the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals or however the seeding works out, I don't want to talk to y'all no more. I'm tired of y'all. Sorry, no, I'm joking. But listen, like, I don't know, man. Hey, don't be putting that let's go Braves. We don't want to. Detroit going to bounce Knicks. Yo! That's a hot take. I'm not going to take it from you, but I might say that. I think that's a good point. You said hold on, let me see it. Let me read that again. You said you got Detroit going to bounce Knicks. You know what I said? No, you know what I was thinking though? I think Detroit is going to bounce the Pacers. If it's Detroit and Pacers in the first round, I don't know how the seeding looks. I got to look at the seeding. I got the Detroit Pistons beating the Pacers, bro. I got the Detroit Pistons beating the Pacers. I got a feeling, bro. The Pacers is overrated, bro. Tyrese Halliburton is a good point guard, but he don't got that it factor to me, bro. Their role players is all right, but they don't really got it. Siakam, he all right. He ain't all that, bro. What's the center? What's the center? What's their center's name? The Pacers center. I keep forgetting his dang on name. He ain't all that. Like, block, then I go home. I got this in 4th block, and then I go home. Okay, bro. Can't wait to go home. I hope you get home, bro. And be safe, man. Be safe when you get home. Let's go. I like the Senators, Hawks, and Bulls. Man, forget the Hawks. Look, I'm going to keep it real with you. Look, I'm only a Sixer fan, bro. Once I pick a team from any, like, sport, that's my team, bro. Ain't no disrespect to nobody's team. I just don't like y'all teams. I respect y'all players, but I'm a Sixer fan. You know what I mean? Yeah, I hope y'all win. He said, haha, we'll see. Yo, listen, I hope that the Cavs win, bro. I'm cheering for the Cavs so hard in the playoffs this year because I think they're the only team that can beat the Celtics. I'm cheering for y'all. That's why I'm covering that series. That's why I'm covering that series so freaking hard, bro. I'm watch. Boston Celtics can beat anybody in 7-game series. Can beat in. Yes, that's what I'm saying. If I said this before. If the Celtics get to the play, no, not to the playoffs, till they get to the finals, right? Anybody in the West, everybody in the West is losing, bro. I'm sorry, but not sorry. OKC is not the only team that I see beating the Celtics is the Cavs, bro. That's why I'm nervous. Because if they get to the finals, nobody in the West is beating them, bro. Listen, Jaylen Brown, and look, I feel like this year for Jason Tatum, he gonna win the finals MVP, bro. If they get to the finals. I got a bad feeling. If the Cavs do not beat them, it might be curtains, bro. Yeah. But yeah, of course the Celtics could beat the Cavs though. But I don't hope that don't happen. I think DeAndre Hunter is gonna put them over the top. No cap Sixers. Pacers are overrated. Yes, Turner. Yes, /Turner. Yeah, Turner. That's what it. Miles Turner. Miles Turner is the guy I was thinking of. Bruh. They're the Pistons are gonna beat them, bro, if they play each other. So all our starters and backups almost beat the Pacers last night. Yeah. Pacers are overrated, bro. Like I said, I like Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam be having some nice numbers sometimes. He's solid. He ain't all that though. Like he ain't all that. Like, and I'm not sitting here trying to hate on teams. I'm just keeping it real. The Pacers don't got a chance to get out of the East. They got to make some big moves or they have to draft a superstar. They don't have that number one option that can really take over the game. Who on the Pacers that you could say, oh, that guy right there can put the team on his back and consistently get them wins? There ain't nobody, bro. It ain't no Miles. It ain't no Siakam. It's not Tyrese Halliburton. Even though Tyrese Halliburton has some moments in the playoffs, I will admit to that. But when it comes to the Cavs, they have Donovan Mitchell. When it comes to the Celtics, they have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. You know what I mean? When it comes to Detroit, they have Cade Cunningham. Who else? Magic, whatever. I ain't worrying about none of them. But the Knicks. Did I say the Knicks? Jalen Brunson. I don't believe in Towns in the playoffs, but Towns is a very good player. But I just feel like in the East, it's between the Celtics and the Cavs, and I got the Cavs winning that series. I got them winning, and it's more because I think that because y'all, everybody should, like, if y'all been following this channel, right? Y'all remember when I said I just feel like they're missing something. Do y'all remember me saying that? Once they got DeAndre Hunter, my whole mindset has changed, bro. My whole mindset changed, bro. I was like, yo, they missing something. They don't got enough. I was saying it to all the Cavalier fans. Grasshopper remembers. Everybody remembers I did not believe in the Cavs, even with their record. And then when they made a DeAndre Hunter trade, I said, yo, that put them over the top, bro. I want to see Wolves go on. No. They're not going. They have no Shane Butler. I'm keeping it real with you, bro. The Bulls have no chance, bro. They have no chance. They can't get past the Knicks. They can't get past the Cavs or the Celtics. They can't get past the Pacers probably. Like, listen, bro. The Bulls gotta make some moves, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'm keeping it real. I ain't hating. I'm just stating. True. Yeah. Hey, you. I'm not going to be live for the Tankathon live tonight. I'm taking my wife on a date, possibly. I think I'm going to plan a date tonight. So it's date night tonight with my wife. So I won't be live tonight. But that's why I'm live right now. But possibly tomorrow. One of my favorite pickups at the trade deadline was Kevin Porter. Yes, that's another great pickup to the Bucks. Yeah, that dude. Well, yeah, I forgot about the Bucks. Listen, I forgot about the dang on Bucks. And the reason why, I don't know how Damian, I know he was hurt. I don't know if he's still hurt. The Bucks don't have a chance without Damian, so it doesn't even matter, bro. They don't have a chance to get out the East without Dame. So if Dame is healthy, they have a chance because Giannis is that guy. But Giannis can't do it by himself. You know what I mean? But Kevin Porter, hold up, Mike, don't you know Bulls are in playing? Yeah, they're in the playing, but they're not gonna get. I'm talking about. Hold on, my allergies, y'all. But yes, there's a lot of teams that's gonna be in the play-in. A lot of teams that's gonna be in the playoffs. But I'm talking about a true contender. I got OKC representing the West, and I got the Cavs representing the East. For the West, it's the Wild Wild West. There's probably like 4 teams that could come out the West. I give it a 50-50 coin flip for the OKC to get out the West. East, I give it a 75-25 coin flip that the Cavs will get out the East. But I'm talking about the ones that's going to really, I'm talking about the teams that have a chance to win a championship. I'm not hating on the Bulls, but they don't have enough, bro. The Bulls don't have enough talent. They don't have enough, is that, I don't know if that's poop or grass, man. Hold on, let me know what y'all think this is. Hold on. That gotta be grass, right? I don't know if that's poop or grass, bro. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Kevin Porter was. So if you, Mike, don't you think the Bulls get in the playoffs? Who do they play? Is it the Hawks? They could probably beat the Hawks. The Hawks are terrible, bro. The Hawks are absolutely terrible, bro. Trae Young should have asked for a trade. I like Trae Young, but he should have asked for a trade. Trae Young, man, what team should Trae Young go to? What would be a good franchise for him to go to? I'm trying to think, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Shout out to A in the building. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We covered the Sixers and the Phillies, but I'm just talking about the Eastern Conference and Western Conference. Who's going to represent each conferences in the finals? I said it. I'm going to keep saying it. OKC for the West. And for the East, I got the Cavs. But it's really a coin flip, 50-50 chance for the OKC because OKC's in the Wild Wild West. When I say the Wild Wild West, I mean that with, listen, because the Warriors can get hot. The Nuggets can get hot. The dang on Houston can get hot. I don't believe in the Clippers. I don't believe in the Clippers, bro. I don't believe the Clippers can get out the West. All right, so who else? Who could challenge OKC? I'm trying to think of the teams that could challenge OKC. I said the Nuggets, but I'm a little bit questionable with the Nuggets because the Nuggets just fired their coach. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that at all. Unless Jokic wanted that to happen, why would you do that, bro? Unless Jokic wanted that to happen or Jamal Murray or somebody, I don't understand how you fire your head coach before the playoffs. There's literally 2 games left in the regular season. Your team is in the playoffs. Forget the whole seeding. You have the experience. They could make it out of it. They could go on a run, bro. Forget having the first seed, bro. The Nuggets got the best player in the game, debatably. So why would they fire their head coach? I am so confused, bro. I don't understand the Nuggets right now. But I don't know, man. I don't know. The West is crazy. Sixers better do the right thing and lose tonight. They better, bro. Bucks is good enough to upset somebody, Boston or Cavs. If Lillard, if Dame Time is healthy, if he ain't healthy, bro, the Bucks don't got enough to beat the Cavs or the Celtics, bro. They don't have enough, bro. I'm sorry. I love Giannis. Giannis is when he's on, he's debatably the best player in the game. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the Celtics is not letting it. Bro, the Celtics defense, bro. The Cavs defense, bro. With Mobley and Jarrett, bro. Giannis ain't gonna be to do all that all game. Listen, bro. He gotta have game time. He has to have that Batman. I love Giannis as a player, but he needs a Batman to go against the Cavs and the dang on Celtics. He ain't getting out the East, bro. If Dame time is not healthy, like I'm talking about at least 75%, or no, I don't even say that. I'm gonna say 80% and higher, bro. If he ain't 80% or higher healthy when it comes to getting out the East, bro, the Bucks ain't getting out the East, bro. If he's not healthy, I'm telling you, bro. I can't stand the Celtics, but I know what they have on their team, bro. I know the players, the caliber of players. They got two of the best wing players in the whole NBA, bro. They got great defense. They have great ball movement. They shoot the three at a high percentage. But if they brick it for chicken from three, that could be a way you could. If they struggle from three, you could beat the Celtics. But that don't really happen, bro. They don't happen all like that. Drew Holiday, bro, they got a team, bro. They got a team. I think Bulls could get hot, giddy. Oh, bro, but I wish I could. Look, bro, I hope for you, bro. I hope the Bulls do good, but we'll see, bro. Geese poop. There's a deer creeping. Yo, you know what's funny? There could possibly be a deer. Nah, not in this area. This area is so beautiful, y'all. Like, I love this area, bro. Like, I come to this trail, bro. This is not the other trail. This is not the other trail. Like, this trail right here, bro. Like, this area is so beautiful, bro. Like, even though my allergies is jacking me up, I could be out here all day, bro. It's raining a little bit. It's wet. Grass is wet. Like, I'll go fishing over here sometimes. I went fishing a couple times here. And, yeah. But this area is so beautiful. Now I see like this little bird. Let me see if y'all can see that bird right there. Oh, he just flew. Oh, he just flew away? Yeah, he flew away. Never mind. At this area, right, I saw the bald eagle. Let me show you this bridge. I don't know if y'all can see that bridge. I was going, oh crap. I was going across that bridge, right? And I looked up and I was like, yo, that bird is huge. And I looked at the head, the neck. The neck had white feathers. It was a freaking bald eagle, bro. In Pennsylvania, they got a lot of bald eagles, bro. But this area is so beautiful, man. I love this area. Shoot. Beautiful area. It's just a beautiful area to be at, bro. But getting back to the topic, Sixers please win. It's a good day when Sixers win. No. Lakers can upset OKC. They can. They might be the kryptonite to OKC. I wouldn't be surprised. But the Lakers have no dang on defense. If the Lakers get to the finals, they're not winning the finals. I don't care who. Listen, I made this. This is just my opinion. The only team that can beat the Celtics is the Cavs. If the Celtics get to the finals, I don't care who comes out the West. They're not beating the Celtics, bro. They're not. I don't care. Listen, just my opinion. I might be wrong. Nobody. The Lakers don't got a chance. I don't care about. Look, listen. I love Luka. He don't play no dang on defense. LeBron James. I love LeBron. He can't play no dang on defense. They're not going to be able to stop the Celtics, bro. That's just my opinion. But if the Cavs make it to the finals, maybe a West team could beat them. Maybe somebody in the West. I don't know who that could be. Lakers, maybe. I don't know. The Nuggets, I don't know about them. The Warriors, maybe. I don't know. Because I'm not thinking about just the regular season. All that stuff don't mean nothing. The playoffs is a whole nother story. All that, the best record in the regular season, that don't mean nothing, bro. Honestly, it don't mean nothing. As long as you get to the playoffs and you get hot, yes, the only thing it means is when you, if you go to a game 7, you have home field. But sometimes having home field can backfire on you because there's more pressure. You at home, game 7. I don't know. All right, Sam, it'll be easy, bro. Lakers garbage. Our team was good down bad, Mike. As we're off, and the only way to flip anything was a change of direction. What? I didn't know that, bro. Night fun, safe, Mike. Yeah. Houston or I don't. Anthony Edwards. Minnesota has no chance because they have Rudy as their center. I already told you how I feel about the Timberwolves. They have Ant-Man, Naz Reid. Who else they got, man? Who else they got, bro? Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo. Who else do they got, bro? They don't got a chance, bro. They're not getting out the West. I don't listen. I respect Ant. I respect some of the man, my allergies. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh man. Sorry about that. But yeah, I don't see the Timberwolves getting out the West, bro. They have no chance. They have no chance. They're losing. First round knockout to probably any team. I don't know. I don't know if they could do it. Houston, or don't forget about Anthony. Houston could definitely do it. Remember this. What's up, bro? Leo, Soul, shout. Everybody in the building, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We cover the Sixers and the Phillies. I'm just a Sixer fan giving you my honest perspective on the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference, who's going to represent each conferences in the finals. And I do play-by-plays for the Sixers. I do play-by-play for the Phillies. So if you're a Lakers fan and we go against y'all, I will be doing the play-by-play. So, or any team, I will do the play-by-play. So if you're interested, consider subscribing. And we will be doing card reveals, meaning I will be buying packs of cards, MLB and NBA cards, and I will open them up live so everybody can see what we got. Anthony Edwards in Minnesota, that team is capable of beating OKC. Yeah, nah, don't see it. OKC can beat the Celtics. You think? Yeah. Oh, that could go either way, right? But I got an edge. I give the edge to the Celtics, bro. I give the edge to the Celtics in that series, bro. And I hate saying that, bro. I hate it, bro. But I just got a bad feeling about Jason Tatum this year, bro. I think something is going to be was unleashed in him. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. I'm talking about in the playoffs. He's going to destroy everybody, bro. Especially if the Celtics get to the finals. Because I think he's salty. He might not say it. I'm pretty sure he's happy for Jaylen Brown. I think he's salty he ain't win the MVP, bro. He going for that MVP, bro. Jason Tatum, as a Sixer fan, I can't stand that we didn't draft him. But I got a lot of respect for his game. Debatably one of the top 3 wing players in the NBA. I don't know. I got a feeling, bro. But yeah, OKC could beat the Celtics, but I just got the Celtics winning. If they get to the finals, I got them winning, bro. I hope I'm wrong because I don't want the Celtics to win. So, Bucks versus Cavs, then Lakers versus Clippers conference. Oh, okay. So you got the Bucks versus Cavs. Okay, so Bucks versus Cavs. I don't know. You're thinking. All right, so the Dame has to be healthy for me, and that could happen. Lakers versus Bucks in the finals. Okay, that would be a good finals. Dame versus Luka, Giannis versus LeBron, Lakers and Bucks. That could happen. That could happen. What's going on, A? Lakers versus Boston. I already said the NBA would love to have the Celtics and the Lakers. The NBA will love to have the Celtics and the Lakers in the finals. But I'm going for the small markets. I got the Cavs and the OKC, but I could be wrong. Like I said, I give a 50-50 coin flip for the West, for OKC to get out the West. And I give a 75-25% coin flip when it comes to the Cavs getting out the East. And the reason why is a 50-50 chance that OKC will not get out the West because the Western Conference is the wild, wild West. I truly believe that, bro. Anything can happen in the West. I just want the Sixers to lose it. Me too, bro. Good morning, and GM and head coach talking. Wanted to play older guys. GM wanted the younger guys playing just in egregious Lack of collaboration. Yeah. And I agree with that. You have to play your young guys to see what you have. How do you know? That's the same thing with Nick Nurse. How do you know what you have in a player if they never play on the basketball court in the regular season? I'm gonna have to take some. I'm gonna have to drink some dang on tea after this live. For real, man. The pollen count must be high, even when it's raining. Cause it's raining. Y'all can't tell, but it's drizzling right now, y'all. And but it's crazy out here, man. But that's crazy. That's what we said about. That's what we said about Nick Nurse. That's what we said about Doc Rivers. They never played the young players until there's a lot of injuries, and you gotta play the players you draft, bro, because they might be able to help you out. Dame Time will be back in time. Okay. Hold on, y'all. True. Celtics versus Lakers, NBA Finals, Celtics in 7. So we got Powers, Celtics versus Lakers, NBA Finals, in 7. So you got Celtics in 7. I got the Celtics beating any team in the West, and I hope I'm wrong. If the Celtics get out of the East, which I hope they don't, not trying to be a hater, but I'm just keeping it real as a Sixer fan. This is just a Sixer fan perspective. And yes, I know the Sixers suck. Joel Embiid, I don't know if he's going to ever play again, which I hope he does. Paul George might be washed. The Sixers season was so freaking bad. We got a top 6 pick possibly. Hopefully we draft Cooper Flagg or Dylan Harper or VJ Edgecombe or who else, man? I can't think off the top of my head. The center from Duke. Trey Johnson from Texas, Ace Bailey. Now, I mean, the list goes on. We got to get somebody. But I think that the Celtics are beating anybody in the West, and I hope I'm wrong. I think OKC has the best chance to possibly beating them, but the Celtics are so deep, bro. In my opinion, I think they're just a good team. Lakers, they could represent the West, and I think the NBA wants that so bad. That's why the trade happened. That trade happened out of nowhere, bro. The Luka trade happened out of nowhere, bro. But it could happen. OKC get our draft picks and win a ring. No, that's not happening, bro. They could win the ring, but they're not getting the draft pick, bro. You have one or the other. You want the ring or do you want the draft pick? You ain't having both, bro. It is what it is. You ain't having both, bro. If we had Isaiah, oh my gosh, bro. I was literally talking about that last live. I said the Sixers didn't even play Isaiah Joe, bro. The Sixers didn't even play Isaiah Joe, bro. When we had him, they traded him, bro. If we had Isaiah Joe this year, will we play him? I don't think so. Yeah, and I don't think so either, bro. I don't think that they will play Isaiah Joe because they're allergic to playing young players. Nick Nurse, don't forget, bro. Nick Nurse didn't play Jared McCain until Reggie Jackson got hurt. Eric Gordon got hurt. Kyle Lowry got hurt. And Tyrese Maxey got hurt. Jared McCain did not get an opportunity until then, bro. Everybody, all the point guards had to be hurt, bro. So that's why I want Nick Nurse fired, bro. Before the season started, I had... all right, y'all's raining a little bit too much out here. Hold on. Y'all probably can't tell that I don't got my umbrella with me right now. So I'm going to end this live, but I won't be live for the Tinkathon live today. I'll be taking my wife out on a date. And also, if anybody that hasn't subscribed or hit the like button, consider subscribing, hit the like button. I am a Sixer fan. I cover the Sixers and the Phillies. But anytime, if you're a team of another fan, it's all good. You know what I mean? If you want to subscribe, it's all good because we're going to do play-by-plays for mostly every game. And if we play against your team, we'll see what happens. I'll be talking trash to you. Hopefully you talk trash to me, and it's all fun at the end of the day. I will be covering the Phillies. I will be covering the Eastern Conference playoffs, play-by-play with the scoreboard on the screen and everything. For the Eastern Conference, the Cavs, definitely. The West, I don't know what team I'm covering for the West. I don't know if I'm going to cover the Lakers. I don't know if I'm going to cover the Nuggets. I don't know if I'm going to cover the Warriors. I'm going to have to probably do a little a community post and ask who do y'all want me to cover in the Western Conference for the play-by-play for the Western Conference. And we're going to see what happens, man. Like I said, my gut feeling is OKC and Cavs, but we'll see what happens. But shout out to everybody in the building. Keep it, you know what I mean? Be safe. And if you're not having a good day, hopefully this live stream made your day a little bit better. And I want to say God bless to everybody that's in the building. He said, who on the Phillies do you think will hit a home run today? Oh, you know who's due for a home run? My favorite player on the team. Believe it or not, it's Trey Turner. Trey Turner, our shortstop. Trey Turner, yeah, today. Today's Trey Turner time. But I think it's not going to be just him. I think Bryce Harper's going to hit a home run too. Just my opinion. Okay, see, Kaz. Peace out, bro. Difference between the two. Yup. I got you, bro. OKC Cavs. Yeah, Boston is difference between. Yeah, I understand, bro. Malik. Love yours vibes. All right, bro. Salute to you, Dylan. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you're good. All right, y'all. Peace out, y'all. You too, Powers. You have a great day as well, bro. All right, y'all. Peace out, y'all. It's raining.